EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cleveland Browns. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Los Angeles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, nearly intercepted right away. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. On that play, they held up quite well.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry now for Pierre Strong. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Browns at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, right back to Strong. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
He said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On 2nd down, a run with Strong. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
Second and 10.
Trouble, 38.
Straight ahead is Strong. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. From the 4, this is second down and 1. Chubb will get the call running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Yellow, go.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2 yards to go, second down.
5-9, go. Baylor tight. Real hot.
They'll try the left side with Spiller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
21. Go.
Herbert now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Complete to number 81, Mike Williams. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 1. Now Herbert going to change the look. On second down, Spiller looking for space. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, they run it with Spiller. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion.
Now a handoff coming left to Spiller. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now 14-0.
14. Browns nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there.
Ready.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. The DTR going to throw it here. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Come on, set.
Moore, the motion man.
Edo blue. Drill green.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Here we go. Here we go.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Strong. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Zoom black. Ready?
They'll go again with Strong. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here, time ticking away.
2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 48-yard line.
Rail, yellow.
2nd down, Thompson Robinson now. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. wisely will throw that one away. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, LA! Isaiah Spiller. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now 21-0.
Browns nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion.
Black shot.
First and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Ready?
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Fury, yellow.
Moore, the man in motion.
Hustle.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 1st and 10, Thompson Robinson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hut.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Okay,
The
right?
Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down
Watch out
3
now.
scores
50
already.
Fury.
They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter.
Taking it right down Broadway. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the ground again, it's Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
That is caught. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mason. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jordan Mason. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Shudak, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Browns 3.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 3rd down, here's Strong. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they're going to speed things up here.
The Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Thompson Robinson to throw on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Thompson Robinson now. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hey, blue. Black Ultra. Green Jack. 6, Mega. Claws red.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give up the middle to Strong. A tackle made by J.T. Woods.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Throwing on second down, Thompson Robinson. Got a man open, it's Ross. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Here's a screen play. This is Strong. Well, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
Ready. Hey, red. Hut.
They'll run with Strong. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. One more time with Strong. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
52 blaster.
Third and goal, Thompson Robinson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Hands this to Spiller to start things. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Right back to Spiller on second down. 102 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
10 seconds.
14-yard line.
Clock, 10. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Running left, it's Strong. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is DTR. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll go with Strong. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Moore, the man in motion.
97.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Cooper will go in motion.
560.
Thompson Robinson now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down, here's Thompson Robinson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Smash, red.
Moore, the man in motion.
Strike, strike it.
Here's Thompson Robinson again on 2nd and 10. This one swung outside to Strong. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep them.
There he goes, right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run again with Mason. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll give it to Strong. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Strong one more time. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Strong. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll run out of the gun here with Strong. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one's over. It's